What's up, y'all? You are now tuned in to Around the Way Girl Radio with your girl, Asia Guns, Tata Sharice, Pure Blue, and DJ Shorty Wop on the ones and twos.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good.
What's y'all 411?
This Saturday I did a party in Darby at this spot called Kia Graves, and it was on Christmas night, like an all-white party, and it was already like raining, and I'm like, ain't nobody coming out to this joint. It's Christmas night. Nobody want to wear all white in this weather. Like, no. That shit was pumping. Yes, that shit was packed out.
Like people out the crib. I saw a lot of out of towners. A lot of people were coming from like different states, came to the club, turned up. So, how was your Christmas? If you guys celebrate Christmas, how was it?
It was cool. I was upset. This is my first year. My baby sister wasn't, spending Christmas with me. She decided that she was gonna fly out to California, and nobody was gonna tell me until Christmas Eve. I'm thinking she's here. I'm talking about, what does Caitlin want for breakfast tomorrow? They're like, Caitlin is in California. I'm like, wait a minute.
What's in California?
My aunt lives out there.
Okay.
So my uncle flew her out there. I'm like, so nobody was going to tell me. And then my sister's like, oh, they told me to keep it from you. I'm like, so we not sisters? Like, there's not an unbreakable bond where you got to go against the code of what everybody says? But it's cool. She's 16. I guess I can't be mad at her. Shoot, if I was able to fly. I'm just like so upset. Like I'm spending like almost every Christmas with her. This is the first year in 16 years.
This was a really good, holiday. I was with my family, of course. My boo thing wasn't around, so I was kind of good about that. But I had a good, holiday. I can't wait for New Year's though. That's my real turn up. That's the real turn up. Like I don't really turn up that much on Christmas, but on New Year's, listen, I get turned. So party at my crib. Just let y'all know. Tata's in the building.
Hey,
Tata Sharice is definitely in the building.
she rides.
What's your 401?
What's my 411?
Last week I got ready for Christmas. I bought some gifts for all the kids in my family.
Nice.
I did a lot of that, and we had a traditional Jamaican breakfast. We had a traditional Jamaican breakfast. It was like we had ackee and saltfish, dumplings, steamed bananas, all types of different kind of fishes, steamed fish, fried fish. Like it was crazy. It was nice. A lot of we made sorrel, which is like a Jamaican wine. She made rum cake. My aunt, she threw it down. So we had that for breakfast. Everybody just chilled. I actually played games with my family. It was like, we was like one of the WP type families. And we sat around and played games and shit. And later on, I went to my other aunt's house and she had the dinner laid out. And I just turned up with the family. So I got to see a whole lot of family all day.
What? That's it for you? That's all you did? You got anything coming up? What are you doing on New Year's Eve?
Oh, New Year's I'm at Reserve.
New Year's Eve? You spinning there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna be spinning when the ball drop.
Nice.
I got that set. So that's where I'm gonna be at. Might as well stick around. Looks like it's gonna be popping. I see a lot of flyers and all that circulating and everything. So that's probably where I'm gonna be at.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a fire.
You're not working?
No, I'm not
Wait,
working.
everybody, you're not working.
Wait. Why are you not working?
Because I don't want to. I don't want to bring my mother freaking year in at Onyx. I did it 2 years in a row. I don't want to bring it in this year. I want to do it at my new house. Like I want to do it there, like in that atmosphere. It's all about the atmosphere, I believe. Like you gotta bring in your year a certain way, and I just don't think that I want to bring it in at the club this year. Like I don't want to do it.
I always bring it in at like somebody's house. Usually somebody's having like a
Right,
gathering like
right.
you. I do that every year. I just go to somebody's house. The last time I brought it in at church, I was probably like 12.
Yeah, that's
The last time. Other than that, I usually bring it in at somebody's house or something real chill. So this is the first year in a very long time that I'm actually going out. I'm going to be in New York City, and the club is facing where the ball is going to drop. Yeah, so it's going to be a little.
So what y'all saying is that nobody's gonna be at my party? Okay, forget
I
it.
might come through afterwards. Me personally, like I like to start off the new year making some money. So like I'm gonna be getting a check. That's what I'm gonna be doing. But
way to bring in a year.
hey, afterwards though, I'm gonna do something.
Everybody party that she getting paid. She gonna be like that.
It's alright, because this is the first year that I actually am going to be working. Model Mixers, we got booked for an event at the Piazza. It's not like I'm going to be turned
I mean,
up.
honestly, New Year's is always like this. 11:58, 11:59, midnight, 12:01.
With that being said, it brings me to the question of the day on Around the Way Girl Radio. Alright, so because of the new year, and we're going into
2016. We want to find the nicest way to curve someone you're not interested in.
Well, I mean, because that's like a daily battle for me. I'm always like, oh, hey.
When I say to be a nice way, not
because I always do it nice, like all the time. Like there was like 2 weeks ago, I guess it's like my hood tale.
Well, who blatantly ignores somebody like Asia?
Yeah, I do that.
You're a blatant ignore.
If I know I'm not gonna run into
You let them know you read it. That you read it.
Nah, I mean I took off the read receipt, so I'm
No,
not.
my read receipt stay on. What about like DMs and stuff like that? Because there's no way of controlling that. Once you open it, it's silver.
No.
I mean,
you shouldn't have sent it. There's a 50-50 chance that you're gonna get ignored or you're gonna get an answer.
No, if they're following you, they'll see that you see it. But if you're not following them and you look at their message and the little decline private message, they don't know.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Sometimes I go in there just to kind of boost my ego.
Yeah.
My DM stingy. I only got like 65 like unread messages from people who like I don't follow. But
Yeah. I ignore, I read and don't reply. I look at the shit and don't reply.
You do that in daily text messages. You get what you want out of the conversation.
And I'm out. What is there to talk about? I can call you on the phone. Like,
No,
I text you the other day I said, yo, just to see if you was alright. You said, what's up, shorty? I never texted you back.
Right?
she'll do that at school. Like I'll be at work.
I'm
She'll be
not
like,
take it personal.
she'll be like, Blue. I'm like, yo.
I just
won't
do it
say
to make
nothing.
sure
What
y'all
the fuck
okay.
did you
I'm like
around.
this, yo. I'm like, so you go and ask me
No,
something.
you did it the other day too. I texted you. I said you asked when you was feeling sick. I said you alright though? You good?
Well, because I was like passed out.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like,
You ain't see it the next day?
I don't like.
Yeah.
I feel like
Y'all are curve queens.
I
No,
feel
I
like
don't-
the ignoring someone is the perfect way to let them know. I don't know if it's the nicest, so I have to find a better way to do it. But it's the perfect way because if like the more you get ignored, it's like if you keep doing it, you're gonna start feeling like an ass
But
yourself.
you know what? I think we can say thank you when somebody says, "Hey, hi, you're beautiful."
I
do
tried
say
that.
Thank you.
No, after that you can ignore after that.
I tried that. Like the bar is really hard for me when it comes to like the whole flirting thing, especially if you're in a relationship, the whole flirting thing and like all that stuff. Because
I
a
mean-
nigga do not care what you say to him. If he wants to talk to you, he wants to talk to you. If you want to hold the conversation and try to get your number, you could tell him you got 5 boyfriends. You could tell him you got 70 kids. He gonna be like, okay, so I mean, like, alright, and I'm just still with your number.
Definitely.
Like, you can't have a friend on the side, like
That happened to me
no!
on Christmas. That happened to me
No!
on Christmas. One of my friends, they were like, yo, I'm about to go do hoop. And it's like 9 o'clock. I was like, all right, well, I had to call it early anyway. I had to work the next day. So I'm like, all right, I'll meet up with you. And she left. And so he started up. I was like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I got somebody. Oh, he lucky. I mean, I'm just saying, why don't you put my number in
Right,
your
like,
phone?
bro, you didn't
And
get
I'm like, so
that
I was just like this. I'm like, I would, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna touch you. I mean, but you never know. Like, and if you do,
messed up in the event.
in the event, and then he was like, listen, how about this? How about when you text me, I'll give you whatever you want within reason. I'm like, I'm still not gonna text you.
So the only way that I do it now, like if I'm really not interested and I don't even want to keep this conversation going, I just be like, listen, I'm not interested. I straight up say it like, I'm not interested. And they didn't get offended with me because like I'm not interested in you. So they be like, well, why not? What's wrong with me? I'm like, nothing. I'm just not. I can't even say that no more because they be like, okay, so yeah,
You can't have friends.
you can't have friends or
But
all
wait,
right.
wait, check how I curved this one dude, right? He's hollering, he's trying to holler, and like I already knew off the rip, like that he on something, like he was like perked up or high or some shit like that. He was on the late night, right? So I'm already like on guard, like this nigga try to like open my door for me, and like I'm like, yo, get away from me. So he started trying to ask me for my number, right? And I was like, nah, I'm cool. This nigga was like, please. I was like, yo, like. This something like, are you on something? He was like, yeah, you know, I'm popping. I was like, well, I don't fuck with niggas that pop purse. I don't fuck with niggas that pop pills. I'm sorry, that's a turn off. Like, no, thank you. I'm not interested. Please, I'll hit you in the mood. I'll make it up. There's nothing to make up to.
What are you making
if
up?
that's what you into, like that's what you into. I'm not into that, and like I'm cool. So this is the ultimate curve move, like that worked beautifully in my favor. I was like, nah, I'm cool. I don't want to give you my number, but like I'll holler at your man's though. Shut the whole situation.
That's
down.
not nice though. What?
He was cool with it. I ain't gonna block on nobody. I'm not gonna, block. Go ahead. All right, cool. That's what's up. And his man turned out to be pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Leaving us up to be mean is still.
Alright, the worst places to get hollered at is the gas station because you gotta sit there. You can't just drive
That's
off.
where it was at.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You getting gas, you sitting there, or when you in the car itself and you just in a
absolutely
stuck
hate
location,
it.
you can't look to the right or the left. So you just like this, and they like trying to get your attention,
Like,
like that. I just be like this.
what are you waving at, nigga? I'm not looking at you.
I be looking at my peripheral like.
I am the
I
ignore
can see
queen.
you.
I'm the ignore queen. I would look right at you and be like, and then look everywhere else like,
I
keep
know.
calling me, huh?
I hate it
who's
when they
talking
come
to
to
me?
you at the gym. Like, that is my biggest pet peeve. Like, I'm on a treadmill. I'm sprinting. That is not the time for you to come walk up to me and be like, yeah, so you work out. I'm like, get the fuck out of me. Like, what? Nigga, no.
I don't at the gym. There's this creepy old like I don't.
There's always
he's
a
a middle.
creepy
He's
old
a
gym
middle
guy.
Middle Eastern man.
Yes.
And he wears regular clothes to the gym, and he just walks around. And every time he see me, he's like. And I'm like, but the thing, he never have anything on him, so I don't think shit is about to go off or nothing like that. But he just like, he'll be walking around with his hands in his pocket. I'm like, is this because Planet Fitness, I'm like, is this a franchise? Is Planet Fitness a franchise?
Yes.
Maybe he's the owner, I don't know. But he walks around in regular clothes. He'll probably get on 2 machines and then he'll just be like, looking at me. It's so weird. Like I was doing lunges today. He walked past, he was like,
I'm telling you, man, the gym is like the worst. That's
I just
like,
smiled at, I'm nice. So I'll smile and be like, hi. You know?
See, I can't be nice in the gym. I can be nice everywhere outside of the gym, but the gym is where I'm like focused. I'm trying to get my mind right. Like I'm in here for a reason. You approach me at the gym, like I'll be like, we're literally doing crunches or something, and they'll just like stand
At least
there.
wait till you
I got headphones in and everything, and then
I
they'll
don't
walk
know.
up to me and really be like, yeah, so I mean, I see you work out, like, you know, your body's on point. Am I not in the middle of a workout? Are you adding anything to this workout right now? No, you're about to piss me off.
See, we don't have nice ways to curb people because I feel like I've listened to everybody
Well, it's
and
really hard for me to
nobody.
be mean to like
has
you ever
said
had
anything
somebody
nice.
with like Down syndrome try to talk to you,
No. That has not.
or anybody really short. I don't know. It's something about little
Somebody
guys.
No,
that
that.
it's like it's crazy.
That-
you with Down syndrome.
That hasn't happened.
I was actually in Philly one day. I was on South Street. He was with his homies.
Wow.
Like he, you know, he wasn't all the way down,
Oh,
but like he was like, you know,
my
you could tell
God.
something was wrong, and he was both big and bold. He was like,
You know what though? Sometimes like I might be not flirtatious like to the point where like I'm gonna exchange information, really talk to you, but like I might, you know, make somebody's day just by being nice to them. They know if they busted, but you know what? I think some people just try their
you
luck.
know if they busted.
Yeah, people niggas know like when you don't look right and you know when you
Self-esteem
always
is at
getting
an all-time
rejected.
low in a lot of people right now. That's why this question is important because you don't want to make somebody's self-esteem
Right.
really hit down low. Like I've had all types of people from, I'm talking from a fiend trying to get at me. You can do nothing for me at all to a really handsome person trying to get at me. You know, so like I'm just trying to ask you guys, the listeners, what's the best way to curve nowadays? What's a new way to curve?
I have no
say
idea.
smile.
I have
respond,
no
and then
idea.
walk swiftly
I always
away.
I always do that. Like I'll be like, oh.
But like people are so bold nowadays that they'll follow you. Like they'll keep
Yes.
try to keep the conversation
happens.
going. They want to know where you're going, what you're doing, who you're going with. Why can't they be your friend? Why can I not text you? I don't understand what's wrong with me. Why can't I text you? What's, like, I don't understand. And it's not like it's to the point where you have to be very blunt. Like, listen, no, like. No, I don't like you. Like,
Show me down, suck me till I call a pussy nigga, how you feel? Money on your head, I pay that $100 bill. Slow me pray behind your wheel. Bitch, money ain't a problem. Bitch, money ain't a problem. Money ain't a problem. Bitch, money ain't a problem. I got cash for you, bad bitch, fuck with me, baby. What time? What time? Got a bad bitch in the backseat, she ride with me. You see me, 220 on the dash, but she drive me crazy. What time? Bitch, you know you gon' ride to the top if you ride with me.
and we're back on Around the Way Girl Radio. Tata Sharice has some gossip for you guys.
She rides.
She ride. What's up, y'all? So, I got a little something. Nobody was too bad this week. 2 Chainz, he made $2 million off of selling the sweaters with the Santa doing a dab.
Yeah.
$2 million.
I had no idea that was him.
Yeah, I saw the sweaters everywhere. I just, I thought somebody came up with
No idea that was him. That's what's up.
it. $2 million
That's what's up.
off some sweaters. There's nothing you
Santa
can't
Claus
do.
said,
Like, there's nothing you can't do. And the Santa is just like,
Like,
that's it.
Just like that.
Yeah, a lot of people wore them to Christmas parties. They gave them,
That was
gave them as
everybody.
gifts.
Shoot, my
I mean, I don't really know if you can
boy
rock
wore
it on a
Christmas
regular
parties.
day past Christmas, but hey, congratulations to you, 2 Chainz.
Well, no, because it was all for ugly sweater party. So every ugly sweater party in the month of December, you could wear that sweater.
Exactly. And big happy birthday to my favorite
Happy
actor,
birthday!
Denzel Washington.
61.
Happy birthday!
He is 61 years old. Anybody have a favorite Denzel movie?
My nigga. Inside Man. And Training Day.
Training Day. Yeah, I like American Gangster.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like-
American Gangster was-
Oh my god, I saw this old school when I was watching my boo, Fallen. When he was like
Oh,
at the
somebody
gym.
said that, yeah,
I
yeah,
like
posted on
that
Facebook.
one. I like that one. Oh my god, there's so many.
Well, you
Everything, it fits everybody.
exactly. And K Michelle, she started making her ass smaller, so she
What?
she calls it Betsy.
Wait, so she's getting a reduction of her actual implant.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
she's still gonna keep a curvilicious type shape, but it's gonna be smaller, and she's
So-
happy to get back to her normal self.
Why?
Wait, but do y'all think that that's gonna come back like?
Yeah.
Regular asses and
Yes,
regular bodies.
Yeah, because I seen Nikki already kind of like getting a little more natural. Like she stopped wearing them goofy ass nails and shit. Her nails is like natural, short, square, red, and like her hair is like a little more toned down.
Like, yeah, her makeup is not even as crazy.
Right.
She doesn't wear those crazy costumes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think,
coming
you know,
back.
I think it's messing with their money. Cause it's too many of the fake ass. Now everybody got a big ass, so now you gotta have something really different. You know what I mean? So it's probably starting to mess with business and money. Say they trying to take it
natural again.
They trying to take their level.
And if you
take it to the
naturally
next
got
level.
it, you naturally got it. And if you don't,
But no,
Right.
that but they naturally had. Well, Nikki didn't have anything. She was like a box. But like K Michelle was like, she was nice. She had a nice little shape going on. She just started
I've
fucking
never
poking
seen
herself.
her before the ass.
I've seen pictures. Like, you know, they had all that type of shit on Instagram.
Okay.
I don't know if this is
yeah,
true or
like
not, but
she was nice.
she had a nice little shape. She had a nice little like country bumpkin shape.
Okay.
And then she started messing with it. Then that shit's like all unproportional. It's like all freaking
I just
messed
don't like
up.
when they don't put the fat in their legs too. Like just like it looked like these
Smooth it out.
pencils with a pair.
An ant.
And it looked like
looks
two
like an
pencils
ant.
with a pair.
That is what it looks
It looks like literally looks like
Exactly what
an
it
ant, like
looks
the
like.
ant with a big ass,
It
the
do
back
look like
with
an
the
ant.
legs.
Well, that's why you're supposed to get your thighs done too. You can't just get butt injections and butt plans. You gotta get the thighs done also so that you look like somewhat proportionate.
Listen,
But
go
they
to the
don't.
gym. 2016 ladies,
Yes, please.
let go of the implants, the freaking all that stuff, the
Especially
butt
with
shot.
Instagram, you got waist snatchers, flat tummy tea, Herbalife, all of this
Yeah.
shit to help you do it yourself.
Yeah,
Stop being fucking lazy.
don't-
It's time for Beyond the Beat this week. Oh, I like that.
Oh,
I
God.
got
She
bars.
always becomes a rapper.
I got bars
Every
right
week.
now. Listen, I'm hot fired. Sorry.
Dylan, Dylan.
That's oh my God. What the fuck was that?
Alright, we had
go.
too much fun on this show. But this week we got Yo Gotti down in the DM. Because I had to figure out, because I've been listening to this song because everybody's been making like
That
a
goes
big
with
thing
our
about
question of the day too.
It does, the curving, you know. So I had to look this up because, like, you know, I be like jamming and I'm just like, you know, I got a crush on Angela Simmons. And then I'm like, well, what is this song really about? So, Down in the DM by Yo Gotti. So when he says, I just want to clear things up. When he says, I seen your girl post her BM, because I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to figure out BM, like, what are we talking about?
I thought he was talking about
Yeah, no, that's what I thought he was talking about, but he's talking about her car. Like, he put her BMW. But that's why I was so good, because when he was like, I seen your girl post the BM, I'm like, you saw her,
So I
his
hit
girl
her in the DM.
post her baby mom? Like, I'm not
I ain't
understanding.
getting
Like,
it.
I
I
wasn't
understand.
understanding.
I
But
wasn't
yes.
there with it.
So I had to
Okay.
clear it up. We cleared that up. So when he says, I see your girl post her BM, so I hit her in her DM. All eyes, yeah, I see him. Yeah, that's your man. I hate to be him. It goes down in the DM.
Okay.
It goes down like that.
Okay, so we got that. I really didn't know. So that-
Yeah,
thank
no,
you.
nobody knew because I really was like dropping it. I got frustrated with that. I was
kept
like,
getting
it doesn't
baby mom.
make sense. Like, why is he saying I post your girl's baby mom? Something's not adding up. So
I thought he said, I see that. I don't know. I thought he was saying like he saw the nigga post his DM,
So he hit her in the DM.
so he hit the girl in the DM. I was like,
no,
oh,
because
he's
he said
grimy.
I seen
He's
your girl
grimy.
post her
I
BM.
ain't.
That's why I was like, so are you saying like you like I was really stuck on that for the longest time. I was getting mad because I was like, I'm not understanding this baby mom thing, but it's a BMW.
Your way makes sense too, but that's mean.
I just thought the
It
nigga
did,
was grimy.
no.
Like, oh, he's a savage.
But see, you know what the
He's
thing about it? Her way
crazy.
would have made sense if he didn't say I seen your girl post her BM.
Yeah,
Because then it would have been like
He said it in like a mumbling voice, so I was just like, oh, maybe he just meant to say.
Good morning, doggy, like that.
Yeah. I was like, all right, I get it. I get it.
I mean, we all could be rappers. He asked her that. We got it.
So verse 2 is probably the funniest
That's not nice.
to me because he said, "Don't you hate when you get screenshot petty?"
He said that.
said petty.
Yeah,
He was like, "You gotta really listen to the song. Wow, can we listen to that song after this?"
Yes.
He says, "Don't you hate when you get screenshot petty?" And I was just like, I was listening to it today, like you said petty. That's deep.
Yeah.
And then he
I'm
said,
a screenshot and mother, listen.
he said, "Bitch, that DM wasn't for everybody." Wait, in parentheses, rules. I love the gram. I love the gram.
Yo,
I
I
love the
didn't
gram. I'm addicted to it. I know I am. And I just follow Angela Simmons. Boy, I got a crush on Angela Simmons. They like, damn, Gotti, you bold. Fuck, and I'm gonna let the world know. Goals. Like, this is everything, yeah.
Okay.
So
So
he
he's
probably took social media and kind of put it into a rap.
yeah, so he took I don't know whether if I was Angela Simmons, I would feel some type of way the fact that you basically just said, don't screenshot me while I'm in your DMs, but by the way, I follow Angela Simmons and I got a crush on her. Like,
Well, he went to her charity event
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gave her like flowers and shit.
and
so.
he made a donation towards the charity. So
Yeah,
she
so-
used it in a very positive way. She was
like,
like, "Oh, you want
hey."
to rap about me? Come to this charity."
and
You know
then
what I mean?
boom.
Sound like how she flipped that.
Yeah,
one.
she definitely did. So, and pretty much when he's like,
He was in
Snapchat
the
me
picture
that
of like a
pussy.
deer in headlights. He's like,
He was so excited.
yeah, he was so hype. He was so hype. I'm like, oh, poor young guy.
But he was bold.
Wait, I see your face.
So did he have any other like social media hashtag things?
No, not in this. That was pretty much it because even in like the first verse, it was just like Snapchat me that pussy, and then like basically,
Well, let's talk about Snapchat and pussy, because I want to talk about that.
so he's basically saying like Snapchat me that because he knows that she got somebody. So Snapchat me the pussy because everybody
So we're
knows
still,
it
he's still
disappears.
talking about Angel Simmons?
Let's talk about
No,
people.
not
Oh,
Angel Simmons.
I was
This
about to say.
He's saying for any random bitch. Like,
Oh, okay.
he's talking about the dude's girl that he's trying to slide
Okay,
in her
okay,
DM.
okay.
So he's just like, Snapchat me that pussy because there's no record of it. FaceTime me that pussy, there's no record of like, you can't visually replay somebody's FaceTime. You can't replay somebody's
Snapchat is dangerous because anybody getting more snaps than texts these days or no?
No. That's how we're living a secret snap life.
Like Snapchat be crazy. Like people just really just like I'm like you have my phone number. And
They don't want that. They don't want that thread. They don't want that thread to pull them.
They'll like snap that joint like and then on Snapchat it says it's really bold. It'll be like such and such just screenshot you.
Yeah,
Yes.
they tell the whole
Snapchat
shit.
knows
They
all
tell the
like,
whole shit. I'm like, yeah.
They'll have the time.
They'll take
everything.
that. Like even if you post on your actual like timeline, like you post on your story, they'll like tell you when that particular person screenshots your video or
Yep.
something or your picture. Like, bro, all right, you ain't have to screenshot my shit. Like,
So you had to notify anybody that
right,
was
you have to
screenshotting.
notify either. Like,
But so that's like that was really like the whole
Beware of
purpose
the snapper.
of this song. He wanted the world to understand that all like most of the celebrities like that this happens with the DMs. Like your girlfriend you think is loyal and said are in my DMs just because I'm balling. So you think she's home playing wifey and stuff like that, she just slid in my DMs. And he was also saying he also has other celebrity females in his DMs. It's interesting, right? Right.
He didn't drop any names, did he?
No, he just said, I got celebs in this DM. They breaking news if I see them. But now we don't do no talking. We see sucker shit too often. So, you know, he kind of shut all that down. But yeah, he got it's a lot of things going on. So congrats to Yo Gotti for successfully making a song about sliding in DMs and also expressing his crush.
successfully making a song while sliding in DM.
And then admitting that he has a crush on Angela.
Good job. We applaud you.
Really, girls all over the world Snapchat that pussy.
If it's
Cool.
cool. Dark Sky Paradise, yes. He had the song I Know, and that was probably like, I mean, that was a fan favorite for anybody who actually like listened to the album with G and Aiko. So this is kind of also one of, I guess, Janae's more sexual songs, where she's pretty much just saying like, I don't give a fuck about who you got right now. I'm talking about us. So that bitch acting crazy. I'm right here.
Yo, she is a nasty.
Like she's really on the low. Everybody's
Y'all
always
listen to
like,
her? Right.
Everybody's always just like, well, she's just so conscious and everything like that.
She's
I'm
talking up that pussy because that's all she be talking about. That's all she be talking about. I love Janae Aiko. The Aiko,
She
whatever her
sings
name
about
is.
it.
That's all she be talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Call your baby mama right now and tell her that you're with me. You'll be back. That's what she be saying. Like, you'll
pretty
be
much,
back.
and that's essentially what goes on in this song. So, I mean, you know, you got Big Sean's part where, you know, pretty much he's just saying like, you going through some shit, your man ain't doing right, I got you. Janae's part, however, was really like, where I kind of like looked and was like, huh. So, getting to her, she says, I know you've been going through some things. Want to get away, baby, let me be your vacation. That other trick you've been fucking with is a trip you know you should be playing. Baby, I am just saying. I know you know I am down for whatever. You know I'm just here to make you feel better. Take a load off on my private island. Come inside and go into hiding. I know that you've been sacrificing your time and need time to unwind and let go. So let's go and let's go and let's roll and we roll.
A nigga wrote that.
So pretty much, fucking guy wrote that. In essence, she's basically saying like, you know, you got a lot of going on with your life. Like you taking care of shorty, you trying to handle your business and shit. Anybody ever seen that one?
Yeah.
If you think about it, like think about how like Ghost has his like relationship and his escape from all that is the short is
The Spanish chick.
yeah, the Spanish chick. So that's kind of what like this is the vibe that I got. So he's just like, she's like, wow, she over there tripping, like you can come basically shoot your load off on my ass. And that's what she said. Take a load off on my private
I'm
island.
not sure if she said that.
Take a load off on my private island.
Come inside and go into hiding.
All right. Well, like you can relax.
I know that means like take
I
your
don't
clothes
know
off,
if
take
she
your
really
clothes
meant
off.
like
I know
bust the load on my ass because it's the private. So
it-
her ass is the private island. I'm
It says Janae metaphorically turns her body into a remote island in which her workers can lay back and rest on.
Her
Her
fucking
sexual
workers.
innuendo with load off come inside, referring to both resting and coming. The imagery is creative considering how an island resembles the vagina, wet and tight.
What?
Janae is down for everything to please her man. This is also her temptation is reminiscent
What
of
is this?
Calypso's.
Rap genius.
Yep.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. They be reaching.
I completely thought about a guy just taking his
They
coat
be
off.
fucking reaching.
Somebody
Putting
just
the feet
chilling.
up, and they
No,
ain't got
Double
no
taking
nagging.
drinks. I ain't think about nobody coming on nobody's butt.
Dude, that's not the first. What she said, take a load off on my private island.
Take a load off on my private island.
What?
I thought my house, my crib is the.
Maybe I'm
Take a load off on my private island. Take a load off.
Alright,
What did you say? In my island.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I
Maybe.
just my mind wasn't
I
there.
wasn't there. I wasn't sorry. Now I get it.
So
Take a load
I would
off.
never listen to that song the same.
Private island.
But you had to-
But the crazy thing is, the video is them like old and like they got like this like old face
like the
on it.
video.
It's nice.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't go there with that. I thought we was really talking about like two soulmates who were just in some type of like circumstantial relationship and they can't really get to how they want to be. And it's like now we're
That's how
talking
I
about coming on the island and the butt
Because
is the
no,
island
you're
and the
saying it's-
load is the cum. Like
It's
whoa.
both. That's why she's saying like you're coming here to relax, but you're also coming here to get like pop your rocks off and everything that you can't do with her, you're doing with me.
Today's sex fact is. Alright. So, it's kind of funny. But if a female ferret does not have sex for a year, she will die. So, my question?
What?
She
Ferret.
will die.
One of the
A
little
female
rodents?
ferret, like an animal?
Yeah, what is she going to die of?
Like
Horniness?
her kitty not getting entertained.
Yeah.
Like is her pussy just gonna like devour her
It-
body? If she
yeah,
doesn't get
It's going to take over her body. She's going to die. Yep.
Alright.
That's sex fact. If a female ferret does not have sex for a year, she will eventually die
I
within
was
a year.
celibate for a year.
That's the
I didn't
that's
die.
the question I'm gonna ask you guys. Have you guys, would you guys ever try celibacy for a year?
I did. And I'm glad I did. It wasn't a big deal.
So why did you do it?
Because somebody broke my little heart and I got mad, so I just decided not to fuck with nobody. Fuck everybody. That's why.
I broke my
no, pretty much that was the reason. That was it. I was just like, I mean, I wasn't like fuck everybody. I was more so like, because y'all know how soft I am. I was just more so emotional, like, it's not gonna be him no more. Like, I just couldn't see myself. Then like 3 months later, I was just like, I just really don't feel like having sex with anybody. Like, and that's how it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I have I've never done it. Even after a heartbreak, I feel like I gotta go have some sex somewhere.
So you would never try celibacy?
Oh, you guys think will I ever try it? The year? Like 365
I need a
days.
year.
All straight through.
Straight through. No
Every
sex.
day. One after another.
No sex.
He said weekends too.
After midnight hour.
You trying to avoid the question you guys?
No, I'm really thinking like if I could really do it.
She can't.
6 months.
I said a year. We talking about the ferret and how she died.
No, I
And
can't do
you're
that
sex.
shit for no
You
year.
would be you would die.
Yep. If
And
I was a fan,
I'm here with you, boo, because I would die too. Can't do it. I can't even last a freaking week.
But wait, Tom, let me ask you, have you ever had, like, you know, try to fuck with somebody afterwards to get your mind off the previous person?
Yeah.
Have you ever been, like, disappointed?
Yes.
You ever, like, go back to the other person, like, yo, this nigga dick.
Yes.
Not
You
even,
regret it.
half
Like,
the
that
size,
doesn't even happen.
holding, I'm about to go fuck this nigga just because his sex is better, even though I don't want to fuck with him no more.
That's when you have the D on D. That's called the dick.
I think it's a good. I mean, I have friends who've done it.
That's when you keep your ex as a
Celibacy.
DOD. Like
That's
what
what I always said dick on demand. Like,
dick on demand, dick
boom,
on deck.
there it is, the dodge.
You keep that if it's a sexual partner that you were with and you were in a relationship, y'all, you know, were together and y'all break up, but the sex was absolutely amazing and you don't want to like just go fuck someone else. You want to just like be yourself without in a relationship and you just know you want to be with that person sexually. You keep him as a DOD. No emotional shit involved. You have to.
That's almost impossible.
You know it is possible if you make your if you maintain your mind to do it, then you can do it. Like you can really do it. Like
I feel like you gotta meditate before you go see
You
it.
do. You have to sit in your car and be like, listen, all right, talk to yourself, have a pep talk. Like, listen, it's only sex. Like you can't. Like it's just please. Don't get too emotional. Just fuck them because like his dick is good, and then yeah.
Yeah, or just get really drunk. So you remember
Right.
it.
Or get really high and like in a whole other world. Like yeah, turn up. Like
I've been emotionally attached to like every guy that I've had sex with. So I really like for me, I never had a DOD. I just couldn't do it again.
you
because
can. I'm saying you can, especially
No,
if you
you
want to
can.
add a body to your.
You
sex
can,
count,
but it's
you
like
just wanna
mentally
just-
for me, it's easier for me.
Yeah, listen. Shit get real. You don't want to listen. All right, I'm at this number. I don't want to listen. This is my last nigga. I was fucking with him for like 3 years straight. I don't want to just go off and just do something with somebody who ain't gonna mean shit. So I'm just going to keep him as a DOD, and then just emotional shit out the window. The question of the day on Around the Way Girl Radio is, what's the nicest way for you to curse someone you're not interested in? And I have a couple comments on my Instagram page, so I'm gonna get into that. All right, so all right, Punchline Kid said, tell them you have a significant other already. That shit never works. Rico the Singer said, call them bro or sis, and then they'll get the picture.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Sunny the host said, do something really disgusting in front of them and make them like disgusted.
I'm gonna dig in my nose.
Yeah, like he said, cough and spit on the floor.
Dig in my nose.
Touch my ass.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Take out a cigarette.
Alright, so what did I get? So let me clarify. I said, say I'm just working on myself right now. I want to make sure I'm the best person I can be in order to be that person for someone else. It works every time. _J_B_ said, say who is this every time they text you. Dan the Life of James said, no. Dreadlock_Beauty21 said, you seem like a sweet person. I know you'll make someone very happy one day. 215 Ryan Brooks said, call him bro. Vicky_time said, since I'm married, it's easy. Sorry, I'm married. And then you show the ring. But if I wasn't, I would just say I'm a full-time student mom and I work full-time. I ain't got the time for anything playtime. Lamont D. Nice said, bring up a significant other in the conversation, whether that other is imaginary or real. King Slay said, anytime something flirty happens, shut it down real quick. Some girls just let it happen, go along with it. Then before you know it, they're in an awkward situation. And Chill_mostly said, not calling it curve is a start. It's very true. Oh, for everybody who's going to see this on YouTube, I just missed Tata a lot. She's comfortable. So I had to like lay on her back.
Alright, what you got, Ty? Oh, ain't nobody say shit on mine.
Alright, I'm about to read DJ Shorty Wop. You want to read it?
Good.
Okay, let me see. Alright, they said on DJ Shorty Wop, they said, alright, damn, she got a couple. Mr. I love my job said, that's easy. I am flattered by your interest, but I'm not interested in anything other than being a friend, a co-worker, etc.
Good luck with that.
He said, I am Nye Philly Rowe. Said to say that I don't like you. That's not nice. I am Nye Philly Rowe. That's not nice at all,
Act like you
actually.
have Tourette's.
That is true.
That is
I'd be like, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry. You are so nice. Love you.
Alright. Busybody. She said, just be polite and make sure your word choice assigns your lack of interest on yourself and not them. Think of how you would want to be rejected. No one wants to feel less than. That is very true.
She had the best one.
And the real status, shout out to the real status. He said to say, I'm focused on my career right now.
That's my move all day.
All
Like,
the
hey,
time.
I can't find anybody
That make them
fits
want
my
you more.
lifestyle.
Yes, like they'd be like, oh my god, like
You got so much
and
drive
then
and
this is the
ambition.
thing. This is the thing. I don't like the ones that like leave it open for them to think that they still could have a chance if it wasn't for that certain situation. Like I don't like giving those type of answers. Like I don't like the answer where it's like, oh well, I'm just focused on myself right now. I mean, like I would, but I don't like that. Like, cause it makes it seem like, well, if you wasn't, then you would. Like, you know what I mean? Because then they still think they have a chance. When really, you're really not interested in them at all. Make sure you tune in every single Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. on Around the Way Girl Radio. Download TuneIn app, search UB Radio Live, and you can listen to us. Asia Guns, Blue, Tata Sharice.
DJ Shorty Wop.
What's up, y'all? You are now tuned in to Around the Way Girl Radio.